Welcome into another video where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for you to be using inside of your zombies game mode. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers, we're doing our next giveaway as a massive thank you for all the unbelievable support. Down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And I stream everything from Black Ops 6 all the way through to custom zombie maps. Generally have a blast over there on stream and would love to see a bunch of you pop in and hang out as I'm working hard to reach Twitch Partner this year. Now, in today's video, before we dive in, just quickly, if you're looking for players to group up with and knock out Easter eggs inside of Black Ops 6, feel free to join my amazing Zhorde community Discord where I'm building up a player base of players that are willing to help out other players. If that sounds like a perfect fit for you, you can find the link to join down below in the description. Now, in today's video is something that I truly love to do, which is a viewer suggestion. So I believe it was in yesterday's video, there was a comment to go ahead and try out the SMG, the PP-919. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing inside of this video today. We're going to be taking this PP-919 to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're going to take it on to the tomb, and we're going to see how it performs against zombies, elites, armored, vermin, all the rest of the stuff during the round based. And then at the end of the video, we're going to dive in and see how does this SMG handle the Sentinel artifact inside of the tomb boss fight. So without further ado, let's dive into the PP-919 SMG review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate that. And in today's video, we're going through a viewer suggestion from yesterday's video, which was to check out the SMG, the PP-919, which we're going to be doing inside of today's video. And just at the base damage, this SMG dishes out 102 crit damage at just the gray rarity. Now, with the build that I have for you today, you spawn in with 85 rounds in your magazine. But the pack-a-punch ability of this PP-919 SMG gives it an insane amount of ammunition after you pack-a-punch it. So we'll get through to pack-a-punch, and you'll all be able to see just how much ammo you get when you get this thing pack-a-punch. It's absolutely crazy to see just how much ammo it turns into. So let's go ahead and take the damage output up to green rarity and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at with this SMG. 153, I think it was. I took his head off, so... Push up a bit here. Round 8, let's see how green rarity handles it. 153 looks like consistent crit damage at just green rarity. Yeah, 153. Okay, so 153 at green rarity, not too bad. Some decent numbers. Let's grab our free Pack-a-Punch Easter egg inside of the Dark Aether by shooting the 5 rocks. That takes us up to 306 damage. Not bad. Now let's pick up the Cryo Freeze, shoot the 2 waterfalls in front of the green portal in the Dark Aether, and grab our upgrade tool so we can take this to blue rarity now. So now we are pack 1 blue rarity, and you can see on maximum ammo, after you pack-a-punch this, you get 340 rounds in your magazine. Insane! So let's see, how does this handle the escort step of the Easter egg inside of the Dark Aether at blue rarity, pack 1, and we do run the Cryo Freeze from doing the upgrade tool Easter egg. So we have Cryo Freeze. Now I feel like for this Easter egg step, Cryo Freeze for myself is just a big help to help slow things down, make sure you're able to get those kills in nice and quickly, and just kind of stay with the orb. But as you can see, I was feeling really confident using this, having not much issue dishing out damage to the zombies, any of the elites that spawn in during this escort. I was really having not much of a problem with really anything. I was feeling really confident using this in partial because you've got just so much ammunition in your magazine when you pack-a-punch it that you just really don't need to be concerned about reloading. You can see me reloading. I still had 259 rounds to go in my magazine. So no really point to be reloading there, Z, but I did anyway. And then at the end of the escort, I always try and finish it off just to make easy work of the escort with the ice staff towards the end, just because it's going to make things a lot easier. Now here I was kind of curious to see if I could take out that amalgam using my Simtex. No. I wasn't able to get him out with the Simtex. I was trying though. He's got like half his health. Yeah, the Simtex just were not doing much to the amalgam there. But A blue rarity pack 1. This SMG definitely handled that escort stage, not a problem. So now we have our upgraded ice staff, which is definitely something we are going to be needing to get into the boss fight. Speaking of the boss fight, let's go ahead and get ourselves prepared for the boss fight. By getting this now, we are purple rarity. Let's take it to pack 2. All right, that's good, but not quite enough damage just yet. So let's go ahead and take this to pack 3, epic rarity, and then we still need to push it up to legendary pack 3. So let's go ahead and do that, and then before we head off into the boss fight, we've got one last thing to pick up that I like to bring in as a solo player, which is to grab my golden armor plates. So let's go ahead and pick up the golden armor plates and then see how does this PP-919 handle the tomb boss fight. What kind of damage are we going to be looking at the Sentinel artifact? Here we are in the boss fight at our first damage phase, and let's see what kind of damage are we doing. 800 consistently. 800 consistently. Oh, okay. That was really quick. That was really quick. I feel like with this, we might be able to crack 2 during the next phase. And being able to crack 2 of the Sentinel artifacts in the next phase, which allows you to skip a step, I feel definitely makes weapons viable to be using inside of this boss fight, as it's all about quick damage to that Sentinel artifact. So here we are, second damage phase. We've got 2 Sentinel artifacts. Let's see if we can get through both of them. We have the mag size to go ahead and dish out the damage to both of these without having to worry about reloading, which is definitely something I was looking forward when I saw this in the suggestions for the comments. I was really like, oh, this might be a really good one to bring into the boss and see how it handles it. So that is definitely a plus. We were able to skip a step right there of the boss fight and crack 2 Sentinel artifacts, which pushed us through to the final stage here, where we're going to have to destroy our last Sentinel artifact before we deal with the artifact elites. So let's go ahead and dish out the damage to our last Sentinel artifact here before we push downstairs. And yeah, not a problem. Definitely something I was feeling really confident with. It's got the damage, it's got the fire rate, and that mag size is key. That mag size is key. It's going to be so huge having that mag size. You've got, like I said, 340 rounds in your magazine, so you can just kind of shoot and shoot and shoot until your heart's content, and you should be able to take out just about everything at the end of your barrel, which is awesome to see. Another great suggestion. Thank you so much for the weapon suggestions. Haven't had too many of them for the life cycle of BO6 so far, so if you have a weapon that you would like to see tested, do feel free to leave it down in the comments section. I will do my very best to get to it as soon as possible. So that was our first elite with the Sentinel artifact, and we got him destroyed there with the ice staff, and we were able to crack that nice and quick with this PP-919 SMG. I was really fast to crack that artifact, and I was not really concerned about it at all. We got an amalgam right here, which I'm just going to try and get rid of because we have our next one coming through. Let's go ahead and grab our max ammo and find out where our next elite enemy is going to be, and it's going to be the sprinting Doppelgast. So on this one, you want to keep your distance. If he shoots you, it's going to stun you and slow you down. The next hit that he gives you after he stuns you and slows you down will down you. So you do want to make sure you are on your toes and moving and grooving and keeping your distance from the Doppelgast that's going to spawn in with the Sentinel artifact on his body. You definitely want to make sure that you're moving and keeping your distance from him. This is key for this second one, dealing with the Doppel down here. But as you can see, I'm just pushing around underneath, dropping charge shots, checking the health on the Doppelgast Elite to see when I'm going to be able to activate my Aether Shroud and focus in fire on that Sentinel artifact and get it destroyed. Now here I noticed his health was getting pretty low, like it's almost done. Almost finished him here. I was feeling like this section right about here I might be able to get him, and that's going to be it right there. I'm going to drop a charge shot right now. He's going to die quickly. Let's go ahead and activate Aether Shroud, push forward to chase him down. We're going to be able to finish him off really quickly. There we go. Let's see if we can get that Sentinel artifact in there, and boom, that's 2 done. Definitely awesome damage with this SMG inside of this boss fight, 100%. And here I am popping my I can't remember the name of the gobblegum right now. Pops all the perks inside of the map. So you've got power-ups, all the power-ups. The trick to popping it during the boss fight, for those of you that think you cannot pop it down here in the boss fight, you just need to have room in front of you for all of the power-ups to be able to spawn inside the map. So if you're in a tight little hallway, there's not going to be enough room for all the power-ups to spawn in, so it won't activate. So that's something, just a heads up, if you've had problems getting that one to work, then that's the way to go ahead and do that. Just make sure you've got room for all of your power-ups to spawn in, and then you'll be able to use that one. But you can see I'm just kind of moving around, keeping my distance from my Doppelgas, using the Ice Staff's charged shot to take out a large amount of the crowd control down here inside of this boss fight, which is key. You definitely want to be handling all the stuff that's coming at you and trying to just stay away from taking damage, staying away from getting grabbed by the amalgam. I can see my elite here is just about done. Our shock mimic is almost finished. There we go. It is done. So it's time to switch off and get my shots in on the Sentinel artifact, but I failed this one. It took too long to get to my weapon. I don't know what I was doing there. Popped Idolize, had the staff out, switching weapons, just doing everything you're not supposed to do in that situation. So that was an epic fail of my Idolize, and I'm not gonna lie, at this point I was a little bit nervous. I was like, great, I just totally wasted my Idolize. That's amazing. So I popped my insta-kill. I was waiting for the next one to pop in so I could find out where he is, and there we got our shock mimic, the one that I was trying to get. Again, he can do the same thing to you. He can slow you down and stun you, and his next hit will down you. So you want to make sure you are moving forward and staying away from your shock mimic. But you can see here, we activate Aether Shroud. I can tell he is almost dead. Push forward, and let's go ahead and see if we can crack that third Sentinel artifact. There we go. Awesome. So that is 3 done. We have 1 left to go on the boss fight, which is going to be our amalgam, which is going to have the Sentinel artifact in there. And I have to say, the amount of rounds in this SMG when you pack a punch it is giving me a lot of confidence down here in this boss fight. This may become my go-to weapon for this. Like, I like the movement speed of the SMGs. I like the amount of ammo that you carry inside of your magazine when you pack a punch this. And the damage is decent. It definitely does enough damage to crack Sentinel artifact. We can skip a step with this, which is amazing. I had to push through in the middle there. That was a little sketchy. I did not want to get caught by those lasers, but I certainly did want to get that max ammo. We've got 2 of the blue Sentinel artifact elites chasing me down, which I'm not happy about because they cause so much damage. But again, I'm just checking the health of that amalgam with the Sentinel artifact as I'm pushing around. And I did get grabbed here, but again, just keep moving right after, and you should be okay. So you don't get, hurt by the elites. You can see that blue one is just right on me. So we got to drop another charge shot, push forward, get the reload in. We're just kind of hoping to get rid of the blue guy here, and hoping to see my amalgam in here. I thought it was done. I thought it was dead right there. So it was time to turn around and backtrack, which is never a good idea to pull a 180 down here. If you've been running this boss fight in one direction, it's never a good idea to flip and go the opposite direction mid-fight. But we had to do it. That was the only way I was going to be able to get out of that situation. So I am happy I was able to push through that. I honestly thought I was going to be a down right there. That was really close. So again, it's just keep pushing. Keep draining the health down of those elites. I took a long time on this amalgam, so you can see here everything spawned in for a second time while I'm still running around trying to knock down the health on the amalgam elite so that I can go ahead and take out that Sentinel artifact. Also, I was working on trying to get 2 of my Aether Shroud charges back so that I could have 1 ready to take out the amalgam with the Sentinel artifact, and have 1 ready to take out the Sentinel artifact at the very, very end of the boss fight. So that was part of the reason why I was just kind of sliding around the bottom here and accumulating some kills so that I can get that charge onto my Aether Shroud. Let's see. How's his health? Oh, he's getting down. He's almost there. A couple more shots and we should be able to laser into our amalgam here. You can see he's almost down. Getting very low health. Getting very, very low health now. I should be able to almost get him with an Aether Shroud right now, but with the amalgams, I just like to be sure, like I don't want to have that Aether Shroud run out, and he's still got a bunch of health left, and here we are. So we've got just the tiniest bit of left of health on him. Let's push through and get that amalgam taken out, and let's crack that last Sentinel artifact. Can we go ahead and get that done? Yes. Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely thoughts and feelings on the PP-919 SMG inside of the tomb. Definitely something that's a viable option to be taking care of all the zombies, the elites, the amalgams, no problems whatsoever. When the pack-a-punch hits, you go from 85 rounds to 340 in your magazine, which is absolutely insane, and a truly awesome pack-a-punch ability on this. Now here we are using the charge shots to go ahead and get myself one more Aether Shroud so that I can use it to finish off this Sentinel artifact right here. There's our Aether Shroud charge. So as soon as we start taking some damage, we're going to go ahead and pop that. There we go, and we should be able to finish off this boss fight right there. Definitely awesome suggestion, and definitely something I would recommend if you are struggling with the Tomb boss fight, to take on the PP-919 and see how it handles for you. Inside of the boss fight, you should be able to knock out the Sentinel artifacts on the damage phase without much of a problem. So, as I do at the end of all of my videos, we're going to go through and show you the build that I put together for the run today. So if you're going to want to work together in the comments section down below for any changes to the weapon build, let's work as a community to make sure we all have one awesome build to use on this SMG inside of our Black Ops 6 Zombies games. As well, don't forget to be subscribed, liking, and commenting on the videos, as at 7,000 subscribers, I am doing another giveaway as a massive thank you for all of the support across 2024 and to get 2025 started. It has been unbelievable. So thank you all so very much for tuning in today, and I will catch you all in the next one.